cosmic sleep at the edge of lucidity. The birth of lucidity. There is nothing to do, nothing to understand, nothing to remember, just being here. The silence of space is gentle, not an empty silence, but a living one. In front of you, the vastness unfolds. Ancient stars, patient and calm. Some glow softly, others almost seem to be watching you. And in the middle of this cosmic sea, there is lucidity. Lucidity is not a ship like the others. It was not designed only to travel fast, not to explore unknown frontiers. Lucidity was created to watch over, to move through space with awareness, to hold calm, to offer a refuge where there is usually only emptiness. Its hull glides effortlessly between the stars. The engines release a low, steady vibration like a deep, slow breath. The ship knows exactly where it is going. It is never in a hurry. At the head stands Captain Ansera Soltane. A captain who does not lead by force, but by presence. She knows every vibration of the ship, every silence, every nuance of light on the bridge at night. Lucidity and its captain are connected. They understand each other without words. Ansera watches, while others sleep, while dreams begin and unfold. She remains there, calm, steady, unshakable. This is how lucidity was born, not in noise, not in urgency. The moment when one understands that there is nothing to conquer but something to inhabit. Since that day, lucidity has been traveling through space, carrying with it all those who need rest, those who have thought too much, felt too much, carried too much. And tonight you are on board. Lucidity continues its journey gently. Stars drift slowly along the windows. Inside, The lights are low. Everything is calm. Everything is under control. You know the captain is there. She watches over the ship. She watches over every being on board. She watches over you. There is nothing to fear here, nothing to anticipate. Lucidity carries you, space surrounds you, and time begins to slow. You can let this story continue without needing to listen to it. Even if the words fade, even if the images become soft and blurred, lucidity continues on its path. The captain watches, and you can simply allow yourself to drift. Before allowing tonight's lucid dream to take shape, we will first take a few minutes for a peaceful relaxation. A slow descent to gently settle you fully aboard the Lucidity. When this descent is complete, the dream can begin naturally. Then, night on the Lucidity gently warps around you. The day is finished now. Everything that needed to be done has been done. You are lying in the warm bed of your quarters. The lights are low. Space drifts slowly past the windows. There is nothing left to accomplish, nothing to decide, nothing to understand. What has been, has been. What will come, will come. But for now, you can simply allow yourself to be carried by the ship. 9. Feel the bed beneath your body, its warmth, its quiet support, and lower still the floor of the Lucidity, solid, steady, reliable. And lower still, beyond the hall, the infinite space. You realize something simple and profound. You are being carried in complete safety. You are not alone. You never have been. Tonight, you have no responsibilities to hold, no future to plan, no role to play. You can simply allow yourself to be carried. 8. The Lucidity is crashing steadily. Its course is clear. Its systems are stable. Every member of the crew is in their place. Everyone can rest. ship watches over you just as it watches over everyone on board. Here you are expected. Here you belong. And this certainty settles in gently, without effort. 7. Now, bring your attention to your body lying there, without trying to change anything, just observing. Perhaps you still feel some tension in your feet, as if they have walked for a long time today. So allow them to rest now. Perhaps in your calves or in your thighs, finally able to relax. Or perhaps in your belly, where so much has been held. There is nothing to digest tonight. Lucidity takes care of it for you. 6. Relaxation slowly rises, like a slow, kind wave. Your shoulders grow heavy. They have nothing left to carry. Your arms relax in turn, resting there quietly. Even your hands can open, as if letting go of everything they were still holding. 5. Your breathing becomes deeper, more natural. With each breath, the ship rocks you a little more. In the distance, the engines whisper, a low, steady sound, like a heart beating for everyone. 4. Your face relaxes now. Your forehead smooth. Your eyes rest deeply. Your jaw softens. There is nothing left to say, nothing left to hold. Even your thoughts can slow, like stars gently drifting away. 3. You remember something essential. Captain Ansera Soltane is keeping watch. While the crew sleeps, while dreams take shape, she is there, calm, present, unshakable. You know that as long as she watches, you can sleep in complete trust. 2. The night grows deeper still. The boundaries between your body and the ship soften, as if the bed, the floor, and lucidity itself have become one single support. Carried, held, warped. You can trust this night. 1. gently drift into a different state, not quite awake, not quite asleep, a space in between. A lucid dream begins to open among the stars. Tonight, our sleep story is your first night aboard the Lucidity. By the time the Lucidity settled into night mode, you had already begun to realize that space felt different than you expected. Not colder, not darker, just quieter. The day of your arrival had been full of movement. Corridors, doors sliding open, faces you tried to remember but already couldn't quite place. Instructions delivered gently, efficiently, as if no one wanted to rush you into anything. Now, night had arrived. You are lying on your bed in your assigned quarters. It's warmer than you imagine it would be. The fabric beneath you adjusts subtly, responding to your weight without asking anything in return. The lights are slow, not quite dim, not quite bright. A color somewhere between blue and amber. Easy on the eyes, easy on the mind. Outside the small window beside your bed, stars drift past at an unhurried pace, not stretching, not rushing, as if they have all the time in the universe. You were told that the Lucidity doesn't sleep, it simply slows. At night, systems enter a quiet rhythm. Foot traffic fades, voice softens. Even the air seems to move more gently. You can feel it now. A deep, steady vibration beneath everything. Not a sound exactly, more like the sense of something large and calm holding its course. The engines. Earlier, someone mentioned that many new crew members don't notice them at first. Others notice nothing else. You fall somewhere in between. This is your first night here, and even though you don't know anyone yet, even though some of the corridors still feel unfamiliar, you don't feel like a guest. The Lucidity has a way of doing that. You turn slightly on the bed, letting your body find a more comfortable position. There is no urgency, no need to be anywhere else. will come when it comes. Somewhere on the ship, far from your quiet quarters, the night watch is in progress. The captain is awake. You haven't spoken to her yet, not properly. You've seen her, of course, briefly, calmly, moving through the ship as if she belongs to it in a way that goes beyond rank or title. Ansera Soltane. People don't talk loudly about her, they don't need to. There's a shared understanding about the lucidity that when the captain is on watch, everything is handled. No drama, no tension, just presence. You don't need to check any displays, you don't need confirmation. You simply know she's there. And that knowledge settles something deep inside you. The stars outside your window seem to drift a little more slowly now. Or maybe it's just that your thoughts are doing the same. The day begins to blur at the edges. Conversations fade. Details soften. You notice how safe it feels to be carried like this. Not just by the ship, but by the quiet certainty that nothing is required of you tonight. No decisions, no performance, no proving. You are exactly where you are meant to be. As your breathing becomes slower, you imagine that lucidity gliding through a wild field of distant lights, ancient stars, patient stars. They have seen countless journeys pass before them. Tonight, they are simply watching one more. The ship continues forward effortlessly. The captain keeps her slight vigil, and you begin to drift. Not away, but deeper in. Sleep arrives without announcement, without demand. And even as your awareness softens, the story continues quietly around you. Lucidity moves on. Ansera watches. And your first night among the stars unfolds exactly